Who should I pick for this Beyblade Burst review? I'll pick Stellar Hyperion. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're going to be doing a Bey review. Rather than a Bey unboxing, we're going to be reviewing some Stellar Hyperion. Or Stellar Hyperion, not some Stellar Hyperion. Let's get this Bey review started. I think it's fair we should look at two parts of the performance tip first. The first part of the performance tip we have is the Explosion Q, I think. Explosion Q. Or Explosion, yeah, it's called Explosion Q, I think is what it's called. This tip is basically just the explosion driver from the actual Super Hyperion MR, which is the Takara version of this, but in a more quad strike format. It's very disc-like. It's more like a disc. It's like a disc version of the driver. I don't know what this this driver is called. I know this is like this is a Q version of a driver, but I forgot. I think this is the driver that came on Blast Junius, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, putting together, we have two modes for this. We have the regular attack mode, and then we go over to the complete opposite side of the spectrum, and we go to the defense mode. Now let's move on to the disc, which the disc, I can just explain this in this clip. The disc is not that good. The disc is called Diagron Q, I think is what this is called. Basically, it's just a jagged it's a jagged sun-shaped looking disc, which kind of fits because Hyperion is like based around the sun, so that's why this disc kind of fits, because it looks like the sun. Now let's move on to the blade, or should I say three separate parts of the blade. Let's look at the armor first. The armor is 7 dash. It's basically the 7 armor, but in a dash form. I didn't even know they could make dash armors, but apparently Hasbro shows that these type of things can actually be viable. Then we move on to the blade, which is called Stellar. It's basically just a hollowed out version of the Super MR blade. This part's supposed to have rubber, but it's just plastic. This one's supposed to have metal, but not plastic. And one of the infuriating thing is that they have the screws that show. This is like a complete direct mold of the actual the Super MR blade, which is what's kind of infuriating. You could have attempted to do the gimmick, but you can't actually do the gimmick. You have to purposefully break this in order to actually do the gimmick. But yeah. We move on to the Hyperion core. Yeah, this is butchered. This is extremely butchered because yeah, Hasbro cut corners with this with quad strike. They cut corners with quad drive. Anything beyond turbo, they basically just butchered the base, because they cut corners to cause. But for Beyblade X, they're doing a lot better. But the burst era shows that Hasbro wasn't always this good, and something tells me that when they do the CX line for Beyblade X, they're going to butcher it as well. Putting all the parts together, we get. Sorry for pushing this camera. We get Stellar Hyperion. Now here it is with the defense tip. And the cool thing about the DB bays, or the quad strike bays in general, or any quad bay in general, is that you can put it in something called high mode, which high mode actually looks more like the original Takara versions. Here it is with the defense mode. Obviously you can see it's very tall. Also, I opted not to use high mode in the original video that I used to battle Stellar Hyperion against some of the X-Bays that I had, simply because of the fact that it would have made the video a lot longer than it needed to be, and I just wanted to show off both of these modes. I just didn't want to. I just wanted to show off the attack and defense mode and the low mode. If I had to show off 4 different modes for 4 different sets of battles, it would have been way too long of a video. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Tune in next time, and goodbye, folks.